Alright, let's have a looky at the Ski Mojo. First exoskeleton designed for skiers. And I've had a lot of people talking about this and getting it set up so that way their knees can feel good on the ski hill again, and maybe it's something that can be used post-operatively. Some new technology, and I'm excited to test it out and try it and let you know what I think. First, I want to start by saying that the packaging that this thing comes in is absolutely phenomenal. Way to go, Ski Mojo, you killed it. So I first had to meet with Keith, who is the sales rep for Ski Mojo, and he virtually showed me how to get the Ski Mojo set up. Typically he does these consultations in person, but it was super effortless and helpful to have him do this over the computer. The entire unboxing process and getting it set up took about 25 to 30 minutes. Once I got everything set up, it was time to take it to the mountain and test it out. Alright, I am here at Stevens Pass. We are going to be testing out the Ski Mojo this afternoon, just seeing how it supports the knee, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Here's me putting on the Ski Mojo for the first time on the ski hill, putting it under my ski pants. The entire setup process took about 5 minutes, though once you get the hang of it, it can take less than 2 minutes. I actually found out that my ski pants do not flex at the cuff to get over the Ski Mojo, so I ended up having to take my ski boots off, putting the pants on, and then attaching the Ski Mojo to the boots afterwards. In the future, I'll know to put the Ski Mojo on first, then the pants, and then the boots, so that way it saves time during this process. Now it's time to load the lift and test them out. Make sure that you disengage them before getting on the lift, so that way they can allow you to sit down.
So right off the chairlift, let's go ahead and turn them on. Straighten the leg to get it to engage. Yeah, I'm loving that, especially outside. That's my less coordinated. Oh, it's so good. I feel like I have the control of the knee. It's really good. All right, I don't want to say it's like cheating, but having the support through there and feeling it definitely is like wants to spring you back up. So if you're someone where your thighs burn, maybe you have that knee pain, this I think is a great alternative, something you should check out. So I want to know, like, how do these handle in chop? Today it's not super choppy, so it's not a lot of vibration, but maybe I can go try and get off trail and see if I can get some bumps and get some crud in there. Let's see if we can track that down. All right, one of you that follows me also mentioned this, and I want to just say a con about these things is I just went down a mogul run, and when trying to be really aggressive and staying forward so that way you can drive over the moguls, the Ski Mojo wants to extend your legs. So when you're really trying to flex, it's going to be really hard to do really quick turns through those moguls, and that is a downside. So something to consider if you've been wanting to get the Ski Mojo, maybe you're trying to ski moguls, maybe that's the only thing you want to do. Just be aware that when you get in there, it's going to be hard to drive the skis from the front seat because it wants to push you into the back. But it's completely different. Like if you have like leg pain, if you have like knee pain, the Ski Mojo is going to be better for you. If you're an everyday skier and you don't need them, it's better just to wear compression pants under. Is it good for a torn ACL? No, I would say it's not a brace like what you'd have with an ACL. And in fact, if you use this and you're not used to skiing, it may throw you off your normal technique. So putting this on and trying it after ACL tear may actually increase your risk for re-injury. And I would be very cautious if you're going to wear it after ACL because it is not like a normal ACL brace. How comfortable is it after the first few hours? You know, honestly, I haven't worn a brace and I've only been having it on for the last 30 minutes, but so far it's very comfortable. The only time I can really tell that it's on is when I'm sitting on the chairlift because it limits my range of motion, and then once I engage the springs on the side, it's driving the skis, so it makes it so much easier and more effortless to ski down the hill, which I really love. Useful for post-op meniscus? Actually, I think in this case it may be, because one of the main issues with meniscus issues is when you are going over chop or you're going over really rough snow, that can irritate the knee joint, and if the springs inside of here can reduce a lot of the irritation, then you may be able to actually ski pain-free. Something that you may want to consider. Is it only for post-injury, or should you use it as a preventative? It could be a preventative, but nothing is going to be a better preventative than you getting your butt to the gym and doing the work and creating the motor control. This is an external crutch that can help give you the artificial strength, but if you have the ability to strengthen, it's always best to strengthen in the gym and then maybe use this in addition to that. How does it compare to a DonJoy? The DonJoy is a supportive brace. This is not a supportive brace. This purely allows you to have a rebound out of the squat position. It doesn't give any medial lateral support or forward lateral support. All it does is help you go from the squat position to standing back up, and when you put it on immediately, you're gonna feel that. Essentially, it's going to clip onto the back of the boot. There's a little pole that goes down there. There's a hinge that runs up, a spring, and a typical hinge that you would see on a like an ACL DonJoy brace, a flex point here, and another rod that comes up. Right now it's currently turned off, so that's why I can kind of flex and extend really easily. But when I fully extend it and turn the springs on by switching this lever, now the springs engage, and now when I get down, it's going to help push me back up out of that flex position. And when you sign up for them, they do a custom fitting, so that way it's perfect for your skiing style, perfect for your size. That's all the questions I have, guys. If you have any more, go ahead and send them out. I can test this out later this season, but thanks so much for participating. And like I said before, I really am liking the Ski Mojo. I think it's a great alternative and something that is revolutionizing the way people can continue